pepper's here. Salt and pepper's here. Salt and pepper's here. Dun, 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 dun. Ow! You gotta have the right fucking moves. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, how sick is my jacket, dude? I love this fucking jacket. The colors are fucking perfect. These patches, they're just so puffy and like, right? You can never have enough white tigers. Enough white tigers in your life. What? Fuck, dude, I'm loving it, dude. You know what I mean? It's just so fucking, it's like cool. It's just a cool jacket. I just like it. I don't know. I gotta fucking, I'm filling up some water right now. I should have did that before I went live. I just want to see who I could get in here, what's going on. Maybe let's put that on hold. 4 motherfuckers in here. What's up, RV? Hey, right, man, good to see you, bro. Right on. What's everybody up to? I just see nobody's going live. Sunday night, baby. Like, YouTube is my motherfucking TV. You know what I mean? So, hey, I enjoy watching y'all. And there's only so many motherfuckers out there. And you get to the point where, like, it's like, kind of like music, right? Like, you've heard it all. So, I appreciate all y'all's content, dude. I've been like, I had a cold, man. I'm like, it's kind of, I have this theory about like getting sick. It's like actually a spiritual condition. Like, yeah. I know. So I don't even want to like, that's half the reason. It's like, I've got a lot to say, but I just lost the desire to give a fuck whether anybody else knows it or not, you know? So it is what it is, right? It only took you this long to figure it the fuck out. No nuts. You know what I mean? Type shit. But, bro, I've got so much fucking hair and I could grow it so fucking lightning fast. And that shit's not died. I'm turning 50 years old in like a week. I don't even have a fucking gray hair on my head. You know? They say when lions, they get the black in their mane, that's when they reach full fucking adulthood. That's testosterone. And as they get older, you see it turns fucking white. They like lose all aggression and are on the decline when that happens. And like, I'm not even close to that yet. Gracias. The only thing is I don't have the energy. So it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, you've still got the ability to fucking skeet in a fucking poo nanny and make kids. But who wants to do that, bro? I'd rather stick needles in my fucking eyeballs than raise any more kids. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's, you know what I mean? God tried to tell me before it all started. I got it in my spirit to fucking, like, that's the other thing. There is no free will. Free will is horseshit. If you have free will, that means you are of your father, the devil. And you, in fact, fucking, and then think, and when I get done saying what I'm saying, you're going to say, damn, that's true, dude. Because, and Jesse Lee Peterson says the same thing. That, like, God made you, bro, Adam, to sit in the garden. You didn't even really have to do anything. It ain't contingent upon you to make motherfucking nature go round. You know what I mean? Like, just saying that, it's like, well, oh yeah, duh, when you put it like that. And you know what I mean? You're just supposed to sit there like the caretaker, dude. I'm not going to get into the whole female dynamic and everything like that, but like, you know what I mean? The garden wasn't enough, right? It's never enough under any circumstances. And, you know, but for Adam it was enough. That's why the serpent couldn't even entertain the thought of going through him or to him. He had to go, you know, through the other one to get to him. Right? The one who it wasn't enough for, but I'm not naming it. I'm not saying that's a whole nother situation. I'm just saying God did not make you to have no free will. God programmed you. And I'll tell you the fucking example. Think of in your life when you had your kids. The person, you're probably not even with that person anymore, the mother of those kids or the father. But and it makes you cringe even thinking about like them or like the fact that you were with them. It makes you fucking cringe, dude, and you know it. And fucking, but back then something overtook your spirit where you couldn't get the thought out of your head, and until you acted on it all the way to having motherfucking kids with this person because that was God's will, dude. And He did not design us to have free will. Free will is from the devil. You're supposed to have no thoughts at all. Thoughts are from the devil, and it's because thoughts lead to imaginations. It's in the Bible, man. It's fucking real shit. And what is it? What? What does that involve with me? So anyway, see what I mean about kids, bro? Because it's not your will. It's on it's their motherfucking will, which is shit. It's complete shit. And a lot of people have a hard time with shutting it the fuck down with the kids. And that's where it comes into a problem, right? Like, you can't eat candy for 3 meals a day. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You know what I mean? No, you can't play in the fucking street with no shoes on and a fucking glass bottle. Like, come on, bro. You shouldn't even need to be fucking told that, right? You know what I mean? But they'll test a motherfucker because that's where that manipulation and shit begins in the early stages. And it's from, I'm not going to go back to beating a dead horse, but you know who. Don't tell your father that we did it. You know what I mean? As soon as the motherfucker's gone, bro, and you know it. So I'm just saying. That's what Jesse Lee Peters. But the free will thing, you ain't got no fucking free will. God wants something done, He puts it in your spirit and you fucking do it. And it's when we don't act on it that you have that nagging desire, like they call it in NA, that fucking burning desire and all that shit at the end of the meetings and like type shit, because that's what it'll be. And sometimes no, people aren't obedient. That's why fucked up shit happens. And there's people like all fucking mangled and totally fucking disaster. Like, I'm a fucking mess, a disaster. And you know, right? And so I was obedient and I'm paying the price for it because it's a lot of hard work. And God put it in my spirit when I first got married to start fucking like raising beta fish. Like, I just seen him and I was like, oh, and something like heavily attracted me to him. And so I got all into it, dude. And like, yeah, I had like a fucking shelf of all these different, every kind of variety of beta fish. I knew everything about beta fish and I started breeding them. Anyway, make a long story short, a lot of people don't know the male beta fish is the one that fucking takes care of the babies and the eggs. As soon as the female lays the eggs, the male gathers them up. They fall on the bottom. And the male gathers them up and keeps them in his mouth. And he'll make a bubble nest and put them in there. And then when they hatch, dude, they look like little sperms. They're like a dot, a white dot with a little fucking squiggly white tail. And he keeps them in his mouth, dude. Like seahorses do that too. But I think the seahorse, the male, carries the babies like pregnant, like weird shit. But beta fish, it's like normal, natural, male, female birth, eggs, sperm. Mother lays the eggs. Father gathers all the babies up and keeps them in his mouth, dude. And fucking to protect him. And it exhausts him because he can't eat, right? Or you'll swallow the baby. So he fucking loses all his weight and the babies are done. They haven't learned to swim yet. And you'll watch them continuously fall to the bottom of the tank. He spends his days 24/7 just going to the bottom to the surface, to the bottom of the surface, picking up babies and eggs and bringing them back up to the bubble nest or keeping it in his mouth. And he can't eat and he fucking loses all his weight and damn near dies right about the time the babies become mature enough to swim on their own and eat. And fucking, that's what God was trying to show me, dude. He put that in my spirit where I had no free will. It was a nagging desire to go like get these fish and fucking learn about and do this because I was gonna be that fish, dude. You know what I mean? Taking care of kids by myself, and it damn near kills you when you have to know it. Like, no, dude, it's gonna damn near kill you, not all the way kill you. And another thing, the reason that I fucking gimbal so recklessly and crazy. Like, you know what I mean? When I'm trying to make a point, and sometimes it's too much and it's just moving around. I realized subconsciously I do that to show you guys what it's like to be in my fucking brain. If I wasn't just fucking schlackered back to the gills, you know what I mean? Like you asked a stupid question, diddler, because that's what diddlers do. And I'm giving you the answer. If I didn't stay high, you would have to, it would be like negotiating the whole thing like this all the time. And, bro, you can't do that, bro. You couldn't do what I do on your best fucking day, fool. That's why you're still watching all these fucking time later. So stop, dude. Just stop with the shit, bro. Right? Man, fuck up like a beta fish, homie. Like, I want you to ask this. This is like what I got a question for you, dude. If you think you're so fucking righteous and so rad, and you think you have a person that's high to the gills, beat in any type of way, what have you done? Name me one sacrifice that you've made for anything. It doesn't even have to be another person, but anything other than yourself. And don't tell me I take care of my family, I take care of my kids, because everybody has to do that, bro. This fucking guy you're talking shit of even does that. So how are you better if you do the same thing he's doing? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just here, bro. You know what? Hey, that happens, Kevin. And guess what? It's because you probably strained yourself. Do you lift heavy weights or do fucking heavy lifting of any kind? If you do gardening or moving of hazardous materials, or you're in an area where there's been a lot of precipitation, a lot of rainfall, and a lot of these mold spores and like really dangerous, gnarly shit that's pretty much invisible to our naked eye, and you breathe that in and might not feel any like repercussions. I'm telling you, as an arborist, that's what I do for a living, bro. And it happens to me, and it's because I also breed animals. And so if I'm doing, like right now we're doing spring cleaning, okay? And I mean, bro, I'm like going deep, bro, into fucking murky waters on this one, like into the corners and crevices. And I'm finding shit. I know Parvo for a fact was in my fucking back room, in one of the kennel areas 2 years ago, and the fucking vet was telling me that it could have been there for a couple of years. It just lays dormant in dust and then it gets reactivated. It could live for years, dude. So anyway, the point of what I was saying is we breathe that shit and your body fights it, dude. And if it's a fucking like a bacterial infection, think about that for a second. A bacteria, bro, that tries to live in your body and fucking, you know what I mean? And your body should not have. It's really amazing when you think about it, because should be riddled with parasites and bacteria, but your body fights it, and that's what that fucking worst case scenario is, a blood clot, like what you're saying, to compartmentalize it and to kill it. And also, if you're doing heavy lifting, and you have like, it's not even a hernia, but it's like, a tear that happens and leads up to hernias, or it can be the beginning stages of, but it always starts with a small tear and it's on the inside, and that will fucking do the same thing. Also, white balls, it looks like rice or something. You're like, I don't like eating any rice or cereal. What the fuck? That's like sometimes your intestines will be healing and they'll form little pus. There's pockets in your lower intestine. It's hard to explain. It's like a million little bags. It's like a sheet with a million little bags. Take that sheet and roll it into a tube, and that's how your body, like the food and the stuff, gets stuffed into those little bags as it's being pushed through that tube, and those bags kind of grind up with muscles and movement, and that's how some part of your food gets digested. And when that happens there with the bacteria or fucking parasites and shit, they'll pus up right there and it'll look like a grain of rice, but it's just your body compartmentalizing, like doing what it should be doing. That's like good. And the same with the blood. And that's your body killing something nasty, bro. It's from, you know what it is too, dude? Like, you could say whatever you want, conspiracy theories about nanoparticles and self-assembly and fucking and in the RNDA fucking vaccines and in the fucking vapors. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You see videos of them forming together and fucking, your body will compartmentalize that like a motherfucker. And you know what I mean? They're called, yeah, sea biscuits, bro. They're blood biscuits. They're called blood booger butthole biscuits. Backcountry bung holes, blood boil backside, blood boil biscuits. Boy, say that 12 times fast, dude, without even moving your fucking super bun 5000. I'm cheating though. It looks like hair right there. It's not. It's one of those metal wristbands, dude. It's those spiked wristbands, but turned inside out because it was just a little much. It was little Lady Gaga. But I could do that. I could fucking do that. I got the Lady Gaga glasses, dude. You guys believe this shit? I was like having much more success. I just, on the other platform, I just said, let me see what's going on in here. YouTube's a tough nut to crack, man. It's a trip. It's a tough nut to crack. And what's weird is I see some people that are highly successful in life and they don't get any traction on YouTube at all. And I'm like, damn, like my poo butt gets more fucking action than them. I don't know, man. But I know my motherfucking flow is clean. And I know my pocket bike. Check this shit out. Motherfuckers. Broski. Oh, yeah. Right, I'm trying to film it. It's still cool, right? It fucking rips, dude. Thing fucking rips, dude. Man. Dude, you're gonna get on this thing with some fucking hemorrhoids, and whew, oh, dude, my butt was sore. I rode this fucking thing when I first got it, just around in circles like a psychopath. I was just having so much fun. I was just like, what I was really trying to do is I was trying to ride wheelies. Like I want to like ride wheelies real good. Funny thing about that, my carburetor is lower. It's like somehow it's like at the bottom of the engine. It's crazy, dude. And what'll happen is, oh, you'll flood it, dude, after fucking riding Willie for too long. What the fuck is that? And then you have to stop, dude, and like fucking, like you like not stop and ride fucking regular until it comes back. You got to like stop, dude, and like fucking, or it's just bogged out. It's crazy. So anyway. But I'm trying to fuck with this pocket bike, dude. Can you explain why the pocket bike video of Alex riding the pocket bike has so many views? What is that, dude? Is it people trying to figure out the location? Is it like... My theories is it's like a nice area. And so people are like, how does this fucking scumbag get in an area like this? Yeah, I can't believe you were trying to stop me to do that. It's crazy. It's like I was a teenager that's trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm telling him like, what, bro? Like, fuck off. What? You want something? Go do it. The fuck? And so now he's like walking past me. He shut his video game off and he put it down. Oh my God, I just shut my fucking video game off and put my phone down. And then go get what he wanted to do and do it. And now he's doing it. And he's like, walking by like, yeah, what was I supposed to do? Do it? My dumb ass will do it. And have my fucking dick run into the dirt like that goddamn beta fish. I'm like, bro, not happening, homie. I'm sorry you fucking had the company of a woman only. while I was busy starting my business and leaving you there. And if I knew how bad it was, the abuse and what was going on, I would have stopped a long time before. But I didn't. If I would have known just about how bad him assimilating her, fucking absorbing her personality defects would be, I would have fucking shut it down just for that reason. See, nobody ever came and told me that though. People come and tell you a lot of fucked up shit and like advice, but nobody ever said that. And that's the most realest thing I could tell anybody that was going through it. It'd be like, bruh, just keep in mind, you know, you want to stay together for the good of the kids and everything. Yeah, that's cool, but just keep in mind that her worst or his worst character defects, that kid is gonna absorb. So if you want that kid to be fucking overbearing and defensive and like, I know you can't help if give it to me. I do not want this spilled. Thank you. You gotta know when to fucking shut it down too on their motherfucking asses. Because they'll have you on some bullshit, especially as a single parent, dude. Single parents, they know, dude, they're not dumb. And they get that manipulation gene and that fucking insight at a very young age. And so then they'll test you. It's in child psychology books. It's a fact, dude. So they'll test you to see what you can get away with. Sometimes it's just a fucking word, a small little thing of disrespect that you would otherwise not even notice, like a backhanded compliment type shit. It depends on the level of sophistication of psychopathy that they have. If they're, and this motherfucker's a straight up psychopath from hell. So his level is very high of the bullshit and the manipulation, and that's what it is, man. And you have to be able to shut it down. And I had a problem with them being in pain or crying for 12 hours. And somebody really smart told me, hey man, I had like a really spoiled brat daughter. This is what this motherfucker's telling me. And he said, I learned that not only did she fucking fucking goddamn bitch. Learn early that not only will she stop crying eventually when they send her to the room, no, go in the room, shut the door, put the pillow over your head, whatever you gotta do, I don't want to hear it. The more I hear it, the more time you're gonna spend in there. And after they see that you're not playing, and they might like keep trying to cry and cry and cry because that's what you've reinforced, but eventually, not only will they stop, but they'll actually come out to seek your approval. And that's when you're like, you're two parents going about your thing. You've made dinner and now you're cleaning up and you're ignoring them. And they come out, they're waiting for you to acknowledge them. Like, oh, and you don't acknowledge them. Let them come out and ask you, hey mom, hey dad, you still love me? Like, yeah, of course we still love you, but it's not acceptable to do what we talked about doing, and the same thing's going to happen every time. Don't care how much you cry. That's it. If they go into the same thing, you do it all over again. If not, 9 times out of 10, it breaks that shit right then and there, dude. I've seen people go all the way until adulthood like that, dude, where the parents just cave immediately, dude. You can't. But you can't be lazy either. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bitch, dude. You know what it is? Just like, don't have kids. They don't want you having kids because they're expensive. And I guess if you can afford them, then you're the right type of person. Should be having kids. And so you just go with that, dude. And the lower fucking scamps like us just, hey, you had your fucking time, bro. Hang it up. Like, who the fuck has kids at 50 years old? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? You're going to be 90 years old in a fucking a walker, a wheelchair, throwing, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if I had a kid now at 50, I'd be 70 when that kid was 20. I guess that's all right, but I'm not trying to have no kid like right now. If I was even going to entertain that idea, that shit would have to happen like fucking 5 or 10 years from now. And that's like hoping that my responsibilities with my son get less because he becomes more independent and I could rejoin the workforce full time, right? Because I don't have to pick up a kid or cook for a kid or fucking, you know what I mean? Spend my every waking moment with a kid, right? Because you either have to do that or pay somebody to do it. So, you know what I mean? So let's just hope that the great new president um, changes shit for the better. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? It's got to get better, dude. Thank you, John Weatherford. I'm glad you're here, bro. If you stick around, I'll make you a moderator. You know what? Backcountry Bungle, you should be a mod. Hemi, yeah, you've been around a long time, bro. There you go, my guy. Um, yeah. Anyway, so because you got to be present, bro. Otherwise, it's no good. It's no good. It's a fucking dud. It's a dud situation. This is what I did. I fucked around and I just made some fucking chicken and rice. Um, yeah. I was just like, bro, I'm not gonna let this man bun 5,000 just go to waste. I'm gonna fucking take advantage and make chicken and rice, bro. Because it'll be man bun caliber chicken and rice after everything's said and done. You guys want to see my cat, Baby Dabs? This is Baby Dabs. See yourself, Baby Dabs? That's what you look like. She's cool, man. I got baby cats. I got like fucking little baby cats. All white kittens are so fucking adorable. And I was like sitting near the nest, like, and I had just fed them all. Oh, I'm feeding them food. It's so adorable. And then I hear it wasn't so much the flapping air as the liquid squirting. The Well, I was just like, oh, I don't even want to look. But like all my floor is marble, dude, so it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Well, pay no attention to the fucking stain on the door, but my floor is clean. My floor is clean. And the motherfucking something splattered on the floor. I don't know. I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about, man. I can't even remember what I did. Like, you know what I mean? Like the cops are like, "Where are you going? What did you do yesterday?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, I don't remember what I fucking where the fuck I was 2 hours ago. What the fuck? How the fuck? We want to know about Johnny 2 times. We want to tell us everything you know about Johnny fuckballs." I'm like, motherfucker, I don't remember what I did last fucking week. Yeah, dude. So I'm like, that's a stage I'm at. And somebody asked me, how do you know when the babies are ready to be rehomed? That's how you know, bitch. When you hear the sound of fucking mud monkey, mud monkey butt blast going. It's more of a like there's no question. It's an obvious squirting. That's when it's time to go. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But my floors are all, I got like fucking marble, so it's not like anything fancy, like fancy marble. Like it's all mixed matched fucking half-ass mosaic. But it's not. It's nice, and the good thing about it, is I should hop on Fortnite. I, the thing is that Fortnite's hard, dude, because it's like you got to be on it, dude, with the building shit and like props to people that are good at it. But see, like this type of floor, I'll give you the example. Like, see how it looks. It's hard to, like, you can get a stain or something and it kind of blends in because it's like, right? Like, oh, I just dropped something brown splatter on the ground right next to that brown splatter pattern. Or I just dropped something red ish right next to that fucking big red fucking granite streak on the flow. Um, yeah, dude. So anyway, getting back to these guys are saying, um, damn man, well, what the hell? Here, I'm trying to feed these babies because the mothers have been doing a great job. Dude, it's been hard on cats, dude. Somebody asked me, why do you do that? And I'm like, bitch, there's a lot of cats that need to be rehomed. It's like, motherfucker, no, there's not. Go to the shelter. They got 14 fucking cats, dude. They're all adults. They're all neutered. They're all fucking you get what the fuck you get. They're not assimilated to your house. You have no idea fuck they're getting. They're 4 years old. Like, Tabby's a beautiful 7-year old fucking mixed Tabby. Like, who the what? Like, bro, some motherfucker. Like, there's people, bro. Not everybody's dirt McGirt. Like you, fucking mistletoe. Like, there's like people that like actually fucking take pride in themselves and like think highly about themselves and like they want a fucking cat. They want the harmonic res and the healing frequencies and shit. They let the fuck cats know when you're sick too. They'll come on. You'll have like a 10 cat blanket, motherfucker. If you got 6 cats, you'll have a 6 cat blanket. You just all purring away. We're just like, ah, and you'll be healed in the morning. But anyway, there's people that want that, but they don't want no scraggle puss. They're like, bro, I'm fucking Johnny Fuckballs. I got it going on, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I don't do is like 100 bitch ass views. Like these are motherfuckers like 20,000, 100,000 views, like real influencers. You think somebody's gonna have some fucking Raggedy Ann puss? No, dude. They want like a purebred Siamese, dude. A purebred fucking KO Manny, dude. You even know what the fuck that is? That's a cat that has 2 different color eyes. See, one's come here, baby. See, one's blue and one's green. Like distinctively. So she's just a wiggle puss. But dude, her right there. Here's the thing about Kale Manny's dog. Everything comes with a fucking catch, right? Like you're like, I'm gonna breed Dalmatians. Like I'm Dalmatian. Like, first of all, Cruella de Vil is real, okay? There's some pushy motherfuckers, bro, that'll be on your bumper in the breeding world. It is not a big world, okay? And the Cruella de Vil is real like a motherfucker, that archetype person. But God bless her, because fucking coat, soup, you got 20 of anything shit in my house, I give zero fucks. Like if you turn into a coat or a suit, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure I sold a cat to a devil worshiper one Halloween, but I'm like, just give me my $80, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like this cat's already had a fruitful life. They're super low on the food chain. Like I see it, dude, in nature. I lost 3 fucking cats this year, dude. My neighbor, their cat got killed. I found their cat fucking dead. And then another one down the way. It's like there's just dogs and cats that they're low on the food chain, and it fucking happens. Especially if you ain't out there in them streets. Bro, there was a street cat, dude, that was so tough. And he was the alpha, dude. You know how I know he's the alpha? Because I got some of his babies right now. After the motherfucker's already been dead. And I would get some every fucking time. I'd be like, damn, this motherfucker. Like, bro, he's getting in there and fucking getting it in. For, boom. And I'm telling you, like, all other cats fear him. Everything is like, revolves around this motherfucker, dude. You'll go the long way, okay, to avoid this son of a bitch. But I'm telling you, okay, and that's nature's way. And he got fucking murked, dude. So You know what I mean? I guess is it like Tijuana for you? Like no, not to what the fuck I'm used to. Definitely not the fucking 80s and early 90s. Like yo ass should have been dead a long motherfucking time ago. That shit is beyond all motherfucking comprehension. Actually, oh, dude. Speaking of fucking Tijuana fucking death, check this shit out, dude. So we were riding home on the dirt bike. Like, dude, I ride this fucking dirt bike, dude, across the border to San Diego to Tijuana every day, right? And fucking coming home, I never have any problems, dude. It's always cool. Everybody, there's a lot of bikes. So, like, people know, dude, like the bikes, like everybody always goes on this one shoulder in this section, and then everybody's to the middle in this other section. And I'm telling you, dude, when you second guess yourself, and then always somebody else on another bike in multiple and other cars will do exactly what the fuck you're thinking. And you're like, see, dude, see, net, like there it is, bro. Like you know the right thing, dude. You've done this so many times. Like, por favor. So I'm doing the fucking everyday routine, normal shit. And I didn't even move. I didn't even merge, nothing. I was just cruising along. And this motherfucker hits me. All of a sudden, I get hit in the elbow. But I'm not going to say it was like the fucking bumper or the front of the car. Like in my mind, that's what it is. But in reality, it was the side mirror. But on the freeway at full speed, dude, with a child on the back, that's still like nar, dude. And there's no way that this guy wouldn't see me. And this is one of these motherfuckers that's like, they just like, they don't understand the road of way. They don't understand the road rules. And they fucking will endanger people and their car is completely fucked up. Like, dude, I'm a fucking disaster, dude. Right? Like, we all agree, bro, unanimously. And my shit isn't even close to this. Like, I try to fix things as they fucking come. And if it's beyond me, dude, that's when I usually fucking trade in or something happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you just can't do it. I've rented vehicles in the past and worked with rentals exclusively because my shit wasn't right. Like, there's just no excuse. It says a lot about you, dude. Plus, you can't be like rolling raggedy shit on people's houses. It does have a factor in what they pay you or what they feel you're worth, and it's embarrassing to other people, dude. People don't want some fucking dirt McGirt. But anyway. That's beside. But that was. I'm just saying that to say this. Like, that was this motherfucker, dude. And obviously, he had done this before because when I fucking put two in his fucking back door, it was filled with cement. Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, motherfucker. So that's why, bro. Y'all are on these streets, and man, bro, I fucking, oh, dude, you can't even believe this shit, bro. This was like some divine fucking miracle shit. This motherfucker just comes up, boom, hits me in the elbow, which I don't, it just threw me enough to fucking where we're making contact. And he pit moved me, dude. He did the pit move. But instead of spinning all the way around, I fucking was fully sideways, dude, with a passenger. And then check out, this is how much of a G my son is. I was like, we were so low to the ground like this. I was like, and it was hopping. And I was like, oh no, we're gonna dump. But then I was thinking, like, okay, at least we're slowing down a lot. So it's, you're gonna get some road rash, son. And then I felt him like sit up. He like hopped up to get his weight on the top of the bike. And it totally fucking hopped us out of that. I fucking came back around from sideways to back straight. And I was like, no fucking way, dog. Like, and he's like, Dad, did you feel that? And I was like, good job. He's like, I shifted my weight because I thought we were going down. And it was like an eternity, dude. That shit was like in slow motion. We were like sideways, like fucking sideways sliding and tilted like that, dude. And he fucking hopped back up on the top, dude. Total fucking G move. And I rode out of it. And then I was like, oh, okay, motherfucker. That motherfucker was driving such a piece of shit. He couldn't even outrun a 200cc dirt bike, dude. 200cc's with a fucking 150-pound fucking teenager on the back. Bro, how pathetic are you? It was all that cement, dude. See, your fucking karma caught up with you, you bitch ass motherfucker. I'm gonna know too, because you bet your ass. I'm gonna be like, ding, ding. If I think, because I was thinking to myself, okay. So, like, because then we was already like into town, dude. Like, we were in the canyon and I was just fucking tormenting him. I kept coming back, breaking out his shit, smashing the fucking windows. And the people in back of me saw the whole thing, dude. And he was just like, whoa, gnarly, dude. I hope you've killed this motherfucker, dude. And he like fucking held the traffic back and was like, you know what I mean? So nobody ran us over because this dude was like trying to fucking hit me too. He kept like, he was looking for where I was and he couldn't see me. When he couldn't see me and didn't know where I was, it really bothered him bad. And he would like to the point where he was taking his eyes off the road and his coordination was horrible, dude. It was off. Plus the stress, and he almost crashed it a couple times. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. Like I didn't have anything on me. I don't have anything. I was just caught, bro, and it just happened, and that's okay. And but when somebody like endangers my child's life, like you're gonna die, dude. I'm getting worked up about it right now. I don't even care about my son or anything. If I see you, you die. And that's just a fucking fact, dude, because you said he made the conscious decision. And people do it all the time, dude. They like, it's a total lack of respect. Like they hate themselves. And so they see you, and there's something in you that they see, dude, that reminds them of themselves, and they fucking are just filled with hate. Or, okay, yeah, you don't hate yourself. You're Mr. Johnny Do Right. You've done everything right in life. And now here you are, some fucking guy walking around that thinks he's the shit. And he's done all the wrong things and doesn't is too stupid to even give a fuck. You know what I mean? And that just enrages them, right? But you can't do anything about it, or God would have made you an alpha man. You know what I mean? Like, like, I can think of a lot of people, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson would beat the shit out of me, right? Just like, I can name a few people, but you the motherfucker, dude. You couldn't, on your best day. And that's what they hate about you, dude. So you had what you had. But that's between me and you, motherfucker. Really between you. But I'm entertaining the devil, right? By fucking going there with it. So that's when it becomes on me too, right? But it had nothing to do with the kid. See? So that's where you're fucking wrong. And once you've exposed yourself like that and you missed your shot, well, now they know who the fuck's shooting at him, bro, and you're fucked. So it's probably why you fill your fucking doors with cement. Why? Which is, you're a bitch. That says everything about you. And your shit was so fucked up. So I can't feel like I'm bulletproof, but not really, because you still have all the windows and the tires, and I'm so fucking heavy. It's like, what a fucking retard. But it's because he lives his life like that, and people fucking, bro, when you endanger somebody's fucking kid, that's a whole fucking next level shit. And I've already worked it. Like, how am I gonna do whatever? Well, the guy with cement, bro. You're going to fucking, oh yeah, this is that same guy. What? Like, he has to live like that, dude, not me. Like, that's what's crazy is that, like, okay, then there's a lot of hate right now. It's just off the chain, dude. And so this broad, she's in the grocery store, working in the grocery store. Like, not, like, pretty good looking, young. Why the fuck would you? Because it's that want shit, dude. It's that want shit, dude. I have to have this, I have to have that. And the people will treat you like shit. You don't even count, dude, if you don't have it. So that's why they'll stand there for 12 hours a day on fucking shoes that are a half size too small. You know what I mean? And then hate your fucking guts because you're you. And fucking purposely gave me, like, shortchanged me. and then fucking try to lie about it. I'm like, you know what I mean? And then we could wait and play that game where you're waiting 3 hours left to go. Well, I'll just come back. I live around the corner. You know what I mean? And then I see, like, dude, people forget, bro. Like, being psychic, you see through a motherfucker in 2 seconds. I see everything that you're doing. Tells me your whole fucking life story. You don't even have to get into any psychic ability. And this bitch don't have a car. She fucking lives hella far away, drives hella far with fucking 9 other people that stand in a fucking half size too small shoes all day when you should be like fucking having a fucking being taken care of like a pet and putting nest egg away. Like, so either you didn't have good parents to teach you those things, which is sad, but that is not here nor there. You don't know anything about that. What I do know is that you didn't even have a car and you're standing there for 12 hours a day. And it's like, yeah, well, I really love my Corvette or whatever, dude. And it's like, that's not even the case. You're just doing it for like, you don't even have to be doing it. You're just believing the devil's lies. And you're so angry, you're going to rip me out. And I wipe my motherfucking ass with $10. And then you don't even get to keep it anyway because they got people that watch people that watch people. You think they're going to like, fuck, trust your thieving fucking ass? So that's in the cash register. You don't even know that your shit's over or under the fucking floor mat unless you're putting it in your pocket. But I see people getting caught like that all the time on the fucking cameras or whatever. But even if you're not get caught, that's how you live in your life. First, you know what I mean? To take something from somebody that I would wipe my ass with, dude, and get on my own vehicle, dude. Right? Even if I didn't buy it, even if somebody blessed me with it, you didn't bless me with a driver's license or a motherfucking criminal, no criminal record or warrants or fucking everything else that goes along with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, who the fuck's really cursed and really blessed? I gotta just say, hey, actually felt sorry for her, dude. And then you're like somebody that's like way outside of my fucking league where I'd ever hope to be, and yet you're living like that. That's slave mentality, bro. Slave mentality. Have you out here and you don't even know it, right? It's just weird. And like, I ain't mad at you anymore. And then I was like, I'm not mad at somebody, dude. That's what makes your fucking face all wrinkly and shit. You see these motherfuckers walk around, their face is like fried like that. Alex's mom is like, you know what I mean? You're like 20 years old and you have fucking hanging down jowls, right? With the other person, yeah. Like the mother, you know what I mean? Your neck just disappears because yeah, so disgusted at every people experience disgust at a very young age. Dude, it's just traumatizing, bro. Life's fucking traumatizing, and it gets you no matter who you are, and it makes you hate yourself and other people, and that's every single person on earth, dude. It says it in the Bible. It says either every single person on earth is like that, or God is a fucking lie. If there actually, it says if there's just one person that's not that, then that means God is a fucking lie, dude. Or God is the truth, and that means every man be a liar. Romans 3:4. Look it up, dude. It's facts. So, and you have no free will. God put it in your spirit to go have them babies with somebody you can't stand, and you have no explanation for it other than God put it in your spirit. You have no free will. Right? People that like alcoholics and drug addicts tell you that. So how would it not be for like other stuff? Like you're led in the spirit, but something made you want to have kids, and even though that's all the difficulty, and you ain't gonna be able to go be a rocket scientist or a fucking test pilot no more, right? You can't. What, son? You need to go see what's going on with that water, is what you need to do. Okay? Because that's probably ready before you think about any of that nonsense. Here. Here. Come check this out, please. Fuck, man. Teenagers, too, bro. Once they become teenagers, you're fucked. Keep that door shut. I got a whole bunch of cats ready to go, dude. Oh, dude. Hey, Theodore Milchev. The man you speak of? The goat, bro. Straight goat. I don't give a fuck. You can cancel me, bro. You're gonna have to. You know how I know we fucked up, dude, and we're on the wrong side of that? Because we took all that fucking German elite brass and high staff with us. And that's what most of our shit is based off of. And, yeah, bro. And, dude, there were such hitters. The concoctions that they made, methadone and fucking, is still, bro, I swear by it. Okay? I'm telling you. I work a total and complete program, bro. The 12 steps and fucking medically supervised maintenance program, bro, and like, which is the only way I'm able to maintain 100% abstinence, dude. And I got all the fucking random urinalysis going back at least 2 years, probably more, dude. Probably people, if I looked at my fucking shit at the records, I'd be like, it's been like 6 years, motherfucker. Because that's how it was the first time. That was like, that shit saved my life, allowed me to build a business, completely changed my whole life around. And because it was easy, bro. You gotta remember, for us, dude, it's fucking easy. Like the only one it's easier for is like maybe the motherfuckers a little bit more south that are actually cutting the plants and fucking. But if you're just in the fucking import export shipping and handling, just around that, just being in a town known for that, bro, you're in fucking deep leagues, bro, over other people, and it's a hard thing to fucking get out of and to break. And I'm telling you, that shit, it will allow you to fucking break, man. And it works 100% of the time. And I have all the fucking records to prove it, bro. I was listening to people because people will fucking try to convince you that what worked for them is going to work for you. And they don't even understand in the first place. First of all, dude, you're looking at all the evidence right here in front of you that will speak for 59 fucking minutes. Okay? And that is the shit. Getting into that shit in the first place kind of saved my life, dude. Or God wouldn't have gave it to me. It allowed a fucking psychotic individual that hears, it's like 8 people talking, like you hear it for an hour, all you can't sleep, you can't do nothing. Okay? And it's like the thing moving around like this, right? That's why I do it, so you can see what it feels like to be. And I remember the first time I fucking did that shit and everything was fucking silent. It was the first time that I'd ever heard silence in my life, dude. And I spent like the next 15 years fucking chasing that silence, dude, and just trying to stay in that, right? Like all other things, it comes back louder, so it's kind of like a fucking catch-22. It's not good, but bro, that fucking the juice. It's all in the fucking evidence is in the paperwork, dude. And I listen to people. I let people talk me into fucking bullshit because they're either fucking jealous or fucking retarded. The first rule is that you have to make the patient high as fuck. They have to be schlacked out off of their fucking ass. And you know why? Because that's what they're looking for. That's what the problem is. And if you don't give them that, then why the fuck are they gonna stay and fuck with your program? Okay? And you want them to stay and fuck with your program because two things happen when you remain in the program. Even if you're just trading one drug for another, what you're not trading is the lifestyle. Excuse me, well, you are trading that. No, you're also trading, and this is the beneficial part, is that first of all, there's no negative beneficial trading one drug for another. Yeah, a fucking drug that's far less destructive and will allow you to focus and hear the fucking silence where you want to be. And then, more importantly, the lifestyle and the fucking network of people will change. They can't help it. It's the nature of the business, it's the nature of the beast. People are dying, getting incarcerated, coming in out of rehab. Like the whole thing is constantly changing. So if you're just out of the loop, if you just take somebody out of the loop for a long enough period, it has to be like at least 2 years, okay? Their whole fucking lifestyle will change. And then another interesting thing happens, right? Like you're like, oh, well, so what? And whenever they want connects again, they could just find connects. Like, so what? So you traded one drug for another and you fucking moved to a different town or you got rid of your connects. Like, that's not solving the problem. But it is because you're changing the mindset. Because what happens is you've wired your brain in such a way and you're allowing yourself to rewire it, right? Okay? And you're not just changing the lifestyle and the network, but there's something that happens to you as a psychotic individual that gets prone or privy to or predispositioned for acts of monotony, routine, obsessive compulsive habits, stimming, like whatever you want to call it. And when you've established a pattern like that, it's you can't think of anything different. That's your thinking pattern. So once you change that, now your fucking brain starts to become rewired and you don't even desire those effects. Now you're like, I'm a little too drowsy. You know what I mean? Like, because they put you on that shit to give you what you want, to allow you to sit the fuck still. If it means comatose, whatever it fucking takes, get this person to sit in one spot for 2 years so you can begin to rewire the brain. Then once the brain begins to become rewired, it doesn't even desire those same behaviors, and the response, the synapse response from and releasing of chemicals and triggering and releasing of chemicals, all that begins to change because that had a different need, a different reason, a different precursor at the time, and now everything's different. You're in a different environment. You're reacting to different stresses, very little, if any, at all, right? If you're doing it right, dude. That's why the 12 steps and counseling are mando. But you can get like bad ones. You can get bad ones too, dude. But if you're led in the spirit because you don't have any free will, God will fucking lead you, dude. And see, and that's how I know it's real, because whenever I've been on the wrong shit, come on, you could tell me this too, dude. There's not a person out there that can't tell me God lets you sit in your mess for like long periods of time. Like, motherfucker, you don't even have like your longest run is like a few months at best, dude. There's nobody like, okay, like, yeah, you get a few people that are like, fuck, that's not true. I went on a run for like a year. Okay, that's true. But that's still a short amount of time, dude, when you think about it. So I was a black tar in in cocaine, black tar, heronium, and cocaine, and it was instant silence, dude. It was instant silence. I had a fucking exact fucking formula. I was reading a lot of Conan Doyle at the time, who was a big speedballer and had the fucking exact dude, the 7% solution. That's where it comes from. That's why the Mad Hatter has a 7% sign in his hat, and they're fucking doing the sugar bowl and all that shit. Do you notice at the Mad Hatter party that they're just fucking with powdered sugar? There's no tea. There's no fucking like it keeps like going into everything but what they're drinking. They're just getting the powder. Go watch it, dude. They may be trying to pour the tea and it goes into like another fucking vessel and like Philip, what's up, my dude? Bruh, good to see you, my brother. Oh, thanks for joining, man. And like everybody's coming in and out. See, that's what I was saying. It's like I'd be watching. This is like my fucking TV, dude. And so when nobody's on, you're like, fuck. Dude, I'll even watch Hamilton and the other guy go at it sometimes. I don't even participate. I'm not like, I don't have any fucking skin in the fight, So I just like, well, but I'll watch because it's on and it's something. And like, you're like, oh, they're bickering back and forth. It's hilarious. Or like, dude, there's like, but nobody was on, dude. And I watched all the content. I've been off all weekend. So I'm just doom scrolling like a motherfucker. I was talking to the kid at the 7-Eleven, and he was like, we were talking about doom scrolling. Like he knew what it was too. Everybody knows what it is, dude. It's a thing. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be honest, dude. Ever since we broke free of our Chinese overlords on TikTok, like it's not the same, dude. Like I miss them, dude. I do miss Chinese state-controlled media. I do. Because they send fucking cool shit. They do like cool shit. Their culture. I fucking fell in love with their culture. I didn't know shit about it other than the stereotypical fucking bullshit that dude. And as a fucking artist, like every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry is like whatever the fuck. They encourage participation of all kinds, and that's like the people that are spending money. But like the people that are creating content, like yeah, there's self-help people and there's all type of people, but mostly it's artist based, dude. So they really fucking have a high respect, and then they got you on some mind control shit. So, dude, I was playing the fucking Chinese violin, dude. Well, I'll have to bust that out one of these days. Like, I'm getting pretty all right at it, dude. You know what's crazy? You find certain genres of music that are made for the violin because they're really fast instrument. And you know what that is? 70s disco? Go back and listen to it. It has like a ton of violin in it. It's crazy. And guess what else? Southern Atlanta based trap music, dude. And even like where like I was like looking it up to play fucking instrumentals and fucking Migos have some shit with the fucking like live orchestra, and it's so easy to play along to, dude. I can play fucking solos, like rhythm, like really easy and really cool and not simple. Like I find myself letting a lot less time in between notes than some people. And like they try to do it like MTV Unplugged and the whole grunge era. They tried to fuck them. They have like a cello or something on stage every time, but it's always like a long note, what they call long bowing. We use the whole bow. Do, 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 do. Like on the background of a Soundgarden song. And like, disco is not that, dude. It's like full on violin riff, dude, coming in tough. I think they use synthesizers, a lot of people, because there's no way. I'm like, there's no way you got like 7 fucking perfectly tuned violins on a pop culture music thing. They're all in tune perfectly and like without skipping a beat. You're like, no, dude, it's synthesizers. But yeah, good times, bro. And that's them, bro. That's all them. It's like the culture and the fucking um dude, it was just fucking sick, bro. It was like, and kung fu. Like, I'm a huge kung fu guy. It was like, yeah, dude, it put the fucking fire back in me for kung fu and stuff. And then it's like, and just the culture, dude, and like that fucking, those fucking cats that 2 people get in and they can make the big eyes fucking blink and they shake the head a lot. Ugh, it's fucking cool shit. And all that's gone now. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, whatever, dude. Anyway, come on, Simba. I'm gonna end this. I gotta feed these animals, and I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. They're not cooperating with me. I'm gonna feed these babies the rice with chicken juice soaked up in it. It's very good for them, but the grease is not good for them. And get out of here, Simba. I told you, dude, that fucking noise. Well, I cleaned it up, but it's gonna be a while. Hey, will you guard this for a minute so the cats don't get it?
Sure.
Why? I'm gonna take this upstairs to feed these other animals. Hey, you guys. I don't know what you're gonna do this week, but stay golden, dude. Showers. And have a great fucking week, dude. Make this week your bitch. Just get up tomorrow and just be like, you know what, Monday, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you're my bitch. Just fucking do it, dude.